Hello dear students, welcome back. So today let's learn how to write a formal letter. Yes, today we are going to talk about the basics of letter writing. Writing is an art, and to write something you must know the correct format. And once you know the format, it becomes easier to convince others. So let's get started and talk about the formal letters today. We always begin a formal letter with sender's address. Sender's address means one who writes a letter. It is usually put on the top left-hand corner of the page. It is followed by date. Just below the sender's address, you need to write the date that is on the left side of the page only. Then comes receiver's address. Address of the person to whom you are writing the letter. Make sure you write the title, name, position, etc. of the receiving official as the first line of the address. It is followed by salutation. Now, this is the point where you greet the person you're addressing the letter to. Bear in mind that it is a formal letter, so the greeting must be respectful and not too personal. The general greetings used in formal letters are sir or madam. So I hope so far it's clear to everyone. Now, salutation is followed by subject. Now, what to write in the subject? Yes, actually, in subject we sum up the purpose of writing the letter in one line only. And this helps the receiver focus on the subject of the letter in one glance. By just reading the subject, one comes to know what the letter is all about. And it is important to underline the subject. It is followed by body, which is the main content of the letter. It is either divided into 3 paragraphs or 2 paragraphs if the letter is briefer. Well, in exams, you need to divide it into 3 paragraphs only. The tone of the content should be formal. Do not use any offensive language. Another point to be kept in mind is that the letter should be concise and to the point, because you are not going to make others confused. And always be respectful and considerate in your language. That is very important. Once you finish the body, you can write the complimentary clause. At the end of your letter, we write a complimentary closing. The words "yours sincerely" are used. Now let's have a look at the tips for writing a letter of complaint. So if you're planning to write a letter of complaint, here are few tips for you. Although the motive of the complaint letter is to vent out your grievance and frustration, it is imperative that you use a tone that is polite and simple. Try to be formal and avoid using offensive and disrespectful words. Make sure that you introduce yourself properly. And the purpose of writing needs to be loud and clear. Also, do not deviate from the topic and write to the point. Make sure you adhere to the format as it carries marks. So please keep the format in mind while writing a formal letter. Underline the subject of the letter with a pencil. Also, underlining the main points is very important. But it is advisable that you do it after finishing your exam. Use a pencil and scale for underlining. Make sure you double check for grammatical accuracy and spellings because they carry marks. Also, leave an adequate number of lines between paragraphs to make it look clean because the presentation is very important when you are writing something. Now let's have a look at this sample. It's a letter of complaint. So you all can see we begin a letter with sender's address, which is 122 Arjun Nagar, New Delhi. So you all can see that we haven't put any punctuation mark after Arjun Nagar. I mean no comma and even no full stop after writing New Delhi. It is followed by date. Like the correct way of writing date is 20 February 2019, followed by addressee's or receiver's address. Say for example, the Secretary, Residents Association, New Delhi. Here also, we write addressee's address without any punctuation mark, followed by salutation, sir or madam, to whom you are writing the letter. And then comes subject in one line. Complaint regarding the issue of bad parking habits in the locality. So how we begin this letter? So you all can see we begin with an introduction, which is I would like to drive your attention to the bad parking habits of residents in our locality. It is resulting in a lot of chaos and no place for parking for those who come back late. Then, after this, switch to the second paragraph. Despite defining the area assigned to each vehicle, cars are parked amidst two parking spots. One vehicle occupies the space for 2 to 3 vehicles, leading to mismanagement. Two-wheelers are placed nowhere near the allotted zone. This creates problem for other people as they have to then spend a lot of time finding parking spots in other localities. It induces frustration and tension for safety of vehicles. Various notices and warnings have been given to the rule violators, but to our dismay, no betterment can be seen. So this is what you need to write in the second paragraph where you discuss the problem. And then in the last paragraph, just make a request to the concerned person. So you can write like, I request you to take strict action as this is leading to fights between the residents. An effective and speedy action is expected considering the depth of the situation. So at the end, just make a request to the concerned person. So with this, your body comes to an end. Then comes your complimentary closing. So you all can write yours sincerely and it is followed by your name. Here, Sanjeet Kapoor, a concerned citizen. So this is how we write a formal letter. The correct way of writing a formal letter. Now let's have a look at another sample, which is a letter to editor. Now, here we begin. C40C Janakpuri, New Delhi, followed by date, which is 15 February 2021. So you are writing a letter to the editor. So you need to write the editor. E needs to be capital. The Tribune, T capital, Mahatma Gandhi Marg, New Delhi. No punctuation mark, please. Followed by salutation, sir or madam. Then subject in one line. Here the subject is regarding reckless driving of school bus drivers. So what we need to write in first paragraph when we are writing a letter to the editor. Let's have a look. Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to draw the attention of the concerned authorities towards the grave issue of rash driving being done by school bus drivers that pose a threat to the lives of innocent school children and trespassers. So you need to write the purpose of writing the letter. You can also call it introduction. Followed by second paragraph, driving in a zigzag manner on packed roads, crossing speed limits, not following traffic lights has become very common. Despite such strict regulations regarding speed, none of these drivers seem to follow them. This shows that there is lack of implementation. This is a menace to other road users, as the bus drivers that drive at high speed might crush down whoever comes in their way. So then you need to make a request to the person. By addressing this issue, it is hoped that the public awareness towards the dangers of reckless driving can be raised. It is also the time for the traffic authorities to make stronger measures against the reckless drivers, which includes levying heavy fines and forfeiting of their licenses if they are found guilty of breaching the traffic rules. So this is how you end your body, right? And at the end, you write the subscription or the complimentary closing, yours sincerely, followed by name. So this is how you write a letter to editor. So children, the format is very important. Please keep the format in mind while writing something, or any letter or whatever you are writing. The format is very important. Otherwise, marks will be deducted. Thank you.